Now on to the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine continues to hold its ground against the year-long Russian invasion, but funding continues to be a concern for Kyiv. Russia claims it repelled Ukrainian attacks in multiple directions in the past week. Russia inflicted 31 group strikes with high-precision weapons and drones on Ukrainian military infrastructure. Moscow also defeated multiple Ukrainian infantry groups during the last few days. Now, Russian air defense units shot down one MiG-29 aircraft, one Mi-8 helicopter, and 176 drones of the Ukrainian Air Force. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces repelled more than 60 Russian assaults on key sites like the Kupiansk and Bakhmut. Ukrainian Air Force also launched 9 strikes on the concentrations of troops, weapons and military equipment of the Russian forces. Now, President Volodymyr Zelensky said that Ukraine needed to secure 3 key victories abroad. Now, this includes the approval of major aid packages from the US Congress and the European Union, and a formal start of accession talks to join the EU.
Нам потрібні 3 перемоги. Перша перемога з Конгресом. Це виклик, це непросто. Не все від нас залежить, але Україна повинна робити все, що від неї залежить, і навіть більше, щоб допомога була, і я вірю, що
20 months into Russia's full-scale invasion, fatigue has crept into the West's relations with Kyiv, which heavily relies on its allies for military, economic and humanitarian aid. The United States and Germany are now trying to persuade Ukraine to negotiate a peace deal with Russia on the present battlefront. As per reports, Washington and Berlin are deliberately limiting arms deliveries to make it clear to President Volodymyr Zelensky that the conflict is now frozen. Despite the funding fatigue, Canada has stepped up support and sanctioned over 11,000 assault rifles and 9 million rounds of ammunition for Ukraine. Trudeau also called out the opposition for abandoning Ukraine under the influence of former US President Donald Trump.
The real story is the rise of a right-wing American MAGA-influenced thinking that has made Canadian conservatives, who used to be among the strongest defenders of Ukraine, and I'll admit it, turn their backs on something Ukraine needs in its hour of need. That is the danger of the rise of the right-wing influence that is feeling its impact in Canada. That's what not just Ukrainian Canadians, but all Canadians should be concerned about.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.